Hi everyone, Josh here from teachyourselfwebsites.com. Today I'm going to show you a cool little plugin. It's a bit of fun and kind of adds a new dimension to your website. It's called WP Post Ratings, and what it does is it lets your website visitors rate your post out of 5 or whatever you want to have there. So this can be really handy if you run like a review website, or if you have some sort of site that requires a lot of interaction from people. You can have them rate the posts, and yeah, it's just a neat way to add another dimension to social dimension to your website and your blog posts. So I'm going to go ahead and install that on my test blog here. Just go to your plugins in your dashboard and go to Add New, and do a search for WP Post Ratings. And it'll be the first one there. It's by Lester Chan. It goes by the handle Gamers. Just install that one there and activate the plugin. And it adds a new section down the bottom here called Ratings. So you can manage ratings, configure the options, templates. So we'll just have a look at the options real quick. You can choose a different look for all the things. So like if you want it thumbs up and thumbs down, I think that was a really neat one. Otherwise you can have stars or numbers, or even a cross and tick. So yeah, basically you can configure like the value of all the ratings and stuff like that. So if you're going 1 to 5 stars, and yeah, a bunch of other things, like who is allowed to rate a post. You can limit that to registered users only if you're on like a membership site. And yeah, that's about it. So I'll click on Save Changes. Okay, so there's a couple of options for actually installing this on your blog. So when you install this plugin, there is still a little bit of configuration to do, and it requires an edit of one of your templates. So the only other option, if you don't want to edit your template, is to actually use the shortcode. So I'll show you what I mean. If you go back to the plugins page, which is just at wordpress.org extend, and you can do a search for that. We'll link to it in the show notes too. If you click on installation, you'll see under usage here there's some instructions of how to install it. So you can either just type in ratings, and you can put that into any post or page. So let's demonstrate this. I'll put this on the home page just so you can see. So this is my home page. I'm just going to enter down here and then click on update. So just put in ratings, and that's wrapped in square brackets. And let's have a look at the front of the site. So that's the ratings. I can either plus or minus it. But the way I really want to set this up is to have it in like the blog posts. So when I click on a blog post itself, say up the top here, I want to have the plus or minus under the title. So to do that, you need to edit one of your template files. Now it's fairly easy to edit a template file. If you haven't looked at our video on creating a child theme, I suggest you go ahead and have a look at that, because that'll give you a bit of background on how to do this. Essentially, you just open up your editor, and I've located the file single.php, which is in my theme. And single.php is responsible for rendering individual blog posts. And what I'm looking for is to look for this line here where it says while have posts, the post. And what that is saying is that while there's blog posts to be printed out, grab all the data for that post. And underneath that particular line is where I can put the ratings thing there, or alternatively I can put it just underneath where it prints out the content, and that's just before the comments area or the navigation here. So I'm going to drop mine in here actually. So when I go back to the plugins page on WordPress.org, go to that installation tab, and then all you need to do is copy this bit of text here, and then go over to your editor and paste that in. So what this is going to do is if it sees that that plugin is installed, it'll then put out that little ratings box for you. So give that a save and then upload that to your website. Okay, so I'm using FileZilla as my FTP client. You can use any other FTP client that you like. I'm just going to go to the themes and go to my theme, which is the 2012 child. And I'm going to find that single.php that we edited, and I'm going to upload that. So now that I've uploaded that to my website, I can go back to that blog post that I was showing you before, and it should print out down underneath the content. There we go. So here's the ratings. You can thumbs up or thumbs down, or you can put in the stars, it doesn't matter. So that's how you leave a ratings for that particular post and install that WP Post ratings. So yeah, go and check it out. It's called the WP Post Ratings plugin. It's by Gamers, and yeah, it's a great way to add a little bit of extra social interaction on your blog.